You see, first of all, learning, the concept, the idea of learning, isn't something that has like an end. It isn't a conclusive type of thing. It isn't something that you can do and finish. Learning, the concept, idea of learning, could be related to the nature of creation. Everything in creation is in constant motion. Uh, I often tell people that the idea or concept or law of inertia isn't real in our existence. Inertia meaning like there's no movement at all. Everything is in constant evolution, therefore everything is in constant motion, although some things is so slow. The movement is so slow that it isn't. Uh, I don't believe we have the technology to calculate it, to watch it, to analyze its motion. However, the evolution of it is evident because over time you see everything looks different than it looked at some other point in time. So motion is always in action. It is always happening. So learning is also something that you're always doing. Like I know how to cut hair, right? I know the knowledge of cutting hair. However, am I perfect? Is there even a real example of perfection? Does it happen every time under the exact mathematic of what one measures things by, right? Is it perfect? Does it always come out the same way under the exact same measurement every time under, the concept of perfection? So, of course not. So therefore, I am always learning to be better. I am always being better. And at one point or at whatever point that I stop being better or I stop learning more, then that knowledge begins to decrease. I begin to lose it. As they say, what you don't use, you lose. Things begin to decrease. So therefore, what you once knew in abundance, or that which you once knew well, like some boxers are fast, or they learn how to box real well. But as we get older and we stop utilizing things at the level that we once did, then we begin to decrease in one area while we may be increasing in another because of our present use of that. So just giving you an understanding of learning. But one of the first primary principles that has to be embraced to be a true learner, one has to be able to admit when they are wrong. You see, to admit when you're wrong requires humility. To be able to say you was wrong. And just think how you've had a conversation with someone and y'all was debating and you thought you was right in your conversation and maybe some facts was brought out and then you realize it was some things you hadn't considered or there was something that you forgot and you was wrong. But your ego wouldn't allow you to admit it. You see, to be able to truly receive, which is an aspect of learning, one has to be open enough, humble enough to be able to receive. That is a primary principle of learning, is to be able to receive, to be able to admit that you're wrong, to be able to be wrong. Sounds simple, but many of us have a challenge with that. And that challenge blocks our ability to truly learn, to truly be as great as we could be in a particular area, or even in our personal lives.